Is there any area or any person in your life that you are forcing onto you? Is there any aspect of your life that you are forcing something to happen? You know, one thing we can know for certain about God's will is never forced. God's will always be a decision we have to make. And we can either be in God's permissible will or his perfect will. But always remember this about the will of God. The will of God will never be forced on your life. The person that God wants you to marry, he will not force them on your life. The job that God wants you to be in, he will not force that on your life. But the beauty about God is that he will give us signs along the way on which path to choose. He wants us to choose his perfect will, but oftentimes we find ourselves in his permissible will. The will that's not perfect, yet he will work through that decision that we make. So the next time you look at your life, I want you to sit down with the King of Kings, Jesus himself, and I want you to ask him this very pointed question. Am I forcing something that is not from you? Am I forcing a relationship that is not from you? Am I forcing a dream that is not from you? Am I forcing a vision that is not from you? And I want you to be real between you and the Lord about what you're doing in life, and if you're choosing his will or if you're forcing something to happen that is not his will.